My son refuses to sleep in his own room since his sister was born. He gets out of bed multiple times a night and doesn't sleep for more than a couple of hours in a row. What do we do? This is from Higlak.
I mean, it sounds like the child probably slept well previous to this because it's in,
Yeah, let's assume that.
yeah. And I would say it's very common because I'm assuming it's probably a younger, maybe like 18 months, 22, 2.5, something like that. 18 months, don't fully understand. So I like to do a lot of work around hyping up the things of why is this baby getting marked for the parents, even it doesn't matter which parent, giving that child one-on-one time every day, even if it's for 20 minutes. If it's outside at the playground for 20 minutes, if it's reading books together for 20 minutes, but one-on-one time without the baby. And then
Absolutely clutch.
back to the you get back to that idea of charts and say you have to be a big kid and sleep in your own bed. Explain why the baby needs to sleep in the room. Tell them their role and have them model what it means to be a bigger sibling. And so turn it into a positive versus, and I get it. If you have a newborn, you're exhausted. So it's tricky, but I think that those are the things that I would recommend.
Praising the child for
Yes.
even attempts to stay in their room. How would you use a chart? Let's talk specifics here.
So I just similar to what you were describing, I would use, I like to call it like a behavior chart, or I don't like to say reward or whatever, because you don't necessarily need to use a reward because we know that children thrive on positive reinforcement. So it could just be a celebration at breakfast or something. I like to include just very simple stuff. Got ready for bed, brushed teeth, read books, got into bed quietly. And then the most important thing is stayed in bed all night. Now, in many cases, the first couple of nights, they don't get that sticker or pull that piece of Velcro, whatever it might be. But explaining to them and saying, you did great, look at all of this. And tonight, if you do this, you get all your stars or whatever it is. And so they can visually see that. But I think also, like a visual clock of their room is also extremely helpful. And I use that in conjunction with one of those bedtime charts.
And I would say the bedtime chart, especially for me, that's like a 3 and up kind of intervention. For a younger kid,